Hi everybody, it's Joseph and welcome back to Taylor Style. So today, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. So pretty much I feel like I've kind of gotten away from doing those on our channel, which is something I intended to do because I have a lot of questions about makeup stuff. And pretty much I was just trying to find a way that they would be better, useful, and not be so long and be quick to the point and achieve the goal. So that's what I'm doing today. So pretty much I'm going to be trying out all the new Rihanna Fenty products. Well, when I say all of them, I mean the foundation, the contour stick, and I have two of their highlighters. I've used it previously several times before. I just got back from Vegas. I used it there. I used it in Colorado. It is something that I have completely fallen in love with, and you will see why very shortly. So stay tuned, stick around, and let's go. Alright guys, so now I am going in with my Urban Decay Quick Fix, and I'm giving my face a nice mist. And now I'm using my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base Moisturizer. Just using my Beauty Blender to apply that. And now I'm using the Farcelli oil. It's the 24 karat gold oil. It has actual gold flakes in it. And it just helps to give me a nice glow before I put on the foundation, being that the foundation is matte. This is the Fenty Beauty. We're shaking it up just as the bottle says and applying it on a nice fluffy foundation brush. And I'm just going to go in and pat that all over my face. And just for some extra coverage, I'm now going to use my Beauty Blender and go in and just kind of buff out and make sure that I have everything evenly distributed. I really love using a Beauty Blender to apply my foundation. Even if I use a brush, I normally always finish with my Beauty Blender. It just gives a really flawless look to me, and I love it. Now we're using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm just going ahead and drawing my concealer underneath my eyes. Now I know everybody's shape is different. Mine is always more of like a little triangle type situation, mostly because I'm trying to pretty much sink in my cheekbones a little bit more. I have a very round face, so I'm trying to give myself a more chiseled look. So I'm just applying it underneath the eyes and on the forehead, on my nose, right in the tip of my beard, and around the outline of my jaw. And I'm going to use my Moist Beauty Blender and just dab. I love the way the Tarte Shape Tape blends out. It's such a really nice finish. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend it. Other than this concealer, my favorite would have to be the Urban Decay. But this one definitely takes the cake for me. I've been using it so consistently, and I really love it. I really do. At first I thought I didn't like it because it wasn't blending well with my Marc Jacobs foundation that I was using before, but I think it just did not mix well with that. And now that I've been using it with the Fenty, I'm really liking it. And I'm just going to blend that out on top as well. And just using the opposite side that I was using the foundation with, just to make all the edges smooth and to give us a nice seamless highlight. So now that we've done that, I'm going to go in with my Laura Mercier setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent. And I'm just going to dab it right underneath my eye there and just set that concealer. I like to use a lot of it. It's very brightening, and I love the way that it makes my under eye feel. It's like pure silk, and it's absolutely amazing. And so I'm just finishing that up, guys. And now I'm drinking my Pepsi. And now moving on to brows. So I'm just going to draw in my brows. And right now I'm just starting by fluffing them up and getting them in the right position. And so with the Precise Brow Pencil, the brow thing is kind of new to me, because I just started really completely drawing in my eyebrows. I was very terrified before and really didn't know if I was doing the right shape. But when my friend Brittany did my makeup, which of course is in our YouTube videos, she did such an amazing job that it really inspired me to start drawing in my eyebrows more. So I just took a leap of courage and a leap of faith. So don't judge my eyebrows, because I am not my eyebrows. I am not the skin. I don't know the rest of the Indie song, but you knew where I was going with it. So yeah. So pretty much I'm just going in on those and filling those in. I like a very natural eyebrow look. I'm not anything too dramatic. Yeah, and if you see that big old pimple on my forehead in the top left of my hairline, Satan tried me again, and we still rebuke him. He's not going to get any type of shine. He's not going to get any type of praise out of it. It's just not going to happen, because I'm still going to be cute. And so, with me being cute, I'm going ahead and just keep drawing in my eyebrows as I'm doing. And I'm using this Milani. I don't even know how to pronounce it, really. It's their, I guess their version of a dip brow. I saw it at Walmart when I was shopping, and I wanted to try it because I have a friend that uses it for her eyebrows, and she said she really likes it. So I was testing it out, and now I'm just trying to make sure that they look like twins and not evil stepsisters. But I think I did pretty good. If you think I did, leave me some positive encouragement stuff down below, because it's a struggle out here trying to do this eyebrow stuff. And so now I'm just taking a big old fluffy Morphe brush and wiping away the excess translucent powder underneath my eyes and on my nose. And I almost stabbed myself in my eye, as you saw, so be careful. Makeup is dangerous. Definitely so. I never realized all these faces I make while I do my makeup. It's very interesting. And now I'm going in with the Fenty Contour Cream Stick, which is in the shade Truffle. And I know some YouTubers said that they experienced where it was like rubbing off their makeup. To me, once you get it rolling, it's not anything to where I feel like it drags too much. Now, I could see in the beginning of like trying to get it on your skin, if it's like completely just not warmed up at all, then I could see that. But as soon as like after I got it on the first little section, it was just like going on like butter. I was so scared the first time I tried these because they look so dark and intimidating, but they really do blend out very nicely. Very, very nicely. And then I'm just outlining my nose. I saw this thing that Kim Kardashian was talking about where if you contour the bottom of your nose, that it makes your nose look shorter and cuter, like a button. So I was like, I'm going to do that. And because if Kim Kardashian did it, I need to do it. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing, and now I'm just blending that into my hairline really well, because you don't want a harsh line of a contour, because that's not a contour, that's a clown. And if you were trying to be the lead role in it, then do that by all means. But if you're trying to be glamorous, then I would suggest you blend for your life. Blend, blend. The top of my forehead always looks so much darker than everywhere else. I don't know what that is about, but it really drives me insane. And it's no matter how much I blend, it just always looks darker to me, in my opinion. But that's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. So now I'm just blending and buffing, blending and buffing. Buff and blend, blend and buff. It's the best thing to do. So now I'm taking the Sephora, their contour palette, which I picked up the last time I was at Sephora, which I really, really like. And I'm just going to go ahead and set the cream contour with powder. And just kind of go over the same places as before, you know, the forehead, around the hairline, on the jaw. And then I'm going to run it underneath my neck, of course, to make sure I don't have a double chin, because that's not cute. I really like this Fluffy It Cosmetics brush. Their brushes are really, really nice and very soft, and it does a really wonderful job with this, so shout out to it. And now I'm taking a little Morphe brush, and I'm just going to blur out that concealer, or that contour that I used on my nose, just in those corners, and make sure that's nicely buffed out. Now I'm just going back with a little bit more of the setting powder to make sure that none of the definition of my contour got lost in the deeper part of the contour. So just kind of chiseling out my cheekbones again and making sure that part of my nose is going to be light enough to stand out. And now I'm taking a little bit of the concealer and going just underneath my eyebrows just to really give it a very precisely defined eyebrow, which can either go really bad or really good for you. In my case, this time it went really well. I did have an experience one time where it went really bad and I had to start all over. That was not fun. There were a lot of curse words involved in that day, and I don't like that day. We don't talk about that. So anywho, yeah. So now I'm just like going over it, you know. And now I'm using the Gimme Brow from Benefit, which is their brow gel, which I love how it just kind of makes everything look natural again and just kind of gets rid of all that powder build up on there and just kind of defines those eyebrows. Almost like a mascara for your eyebrows. It's great. Love this stuff. I wish they made it in a bigger bottle though, because a little small thing doesn't even last that long, but whatever, you know. They just want money, that's all. Oh, look at the Chanel. Life is about Chanel. And now I'm using the Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm going in with that shade, which I covered with my finger, which is not that great for a makeup tutorial video, but still, you get the point. And I'm just kind of buffing that into my crease there and kind of running it down my lid, and now I'm going to go in with the darker brown, and I'm just going to run that on the lower bottom of my lid. And this is a really simple eye look. I guess you could consider this almost like a smoky eye look. It's literally 2 colors, just blended out perfectly. And I love how sultry it looks, and it makes people feel like you took a lot of time and effort, but really, you just ran out the house because you had things to do. And that's like, you know, what life becomes. I kind of came up with this eye look the other day because, you know, I had a brunch to go to, and I was trying to like do something super extra, and I like ran out of time and I was gonna be late, so I was like, you know what, this cut crease is gonna turn into 2 eyeshadows. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, I'm done. Yeah, so that's exciting. And it really doesn't take that much to like make it look dramatic. You see how sultry it looks, and I love that. And so now I'm going in with the Anastasia, one of their blush palettes. I'm so sorry I didn't show you guys which one. It's a very light pink. I recently got it from one of my friends. She gets a lot of PR and she sends me stuff, so I'm using that from her. Shout out to you, girl. Love you. And so I'm just using it on my cheekbones there. Just kind of blending it in. I really like lighter blushes. I've not experimented too much with darker blushes. I'm not sure if that's me or if I'm about that life. I mean, one day I might, but then I won't know who I am anymore. And so now I'm using the sample that I got from Ulta of the Tarte mascara. I really like this mascara. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. And I like how like the brush is very small and compact. It does wonders. And so now I'm using the Glow Getter from the Anastasia Nikki Guerrero palette. I keep calling her Nikki, but I think her name's Nicole, but she understands what I mean. And I know I'm going to use the Trophy Wife later in the video, but I just started with that to kind of give it a base, because Trophy Wife can look very yellow. And my idea was that if I mix it with more of a champagne color, that it would take some of that extremely yellow pigment out. I definitely love Trophy Wife. I think it's an amazing highlighter, but I definitely don't think it's for all skin types just because of the extreme gold pigment that's in it. I mean, I think it works well with my skin, but I definitely couldn't see it working with everyone's skin type. So I'm not sure if Rihanna meant for that to be that way, or if you're just supposed to be extremely bold and wear it and look like a bag of money. So, but you see how strong and intense it is. I'm using some of the Trophy Wife underneath my eye and in the corner of my eye just to kind of give it more of a pop to that sultry look. And it kind of makes my eye color stand out a little bit more, which is what I wanted. So I'm just going in there now and just doing that around that area of my eye. I really like this look. I mean, for it to be so simple, it looks like I spent so much time on this, and that's great. You see that highlighter? Oh my god, I die. And so now I'm taking some of the Smashbox primer water, and I'm just going to drench my face like I'm going to go drowning, and yeah, until I can't breathe. And then I'm going to wave my hand because apparently that does something, but not really. And then I'm just going to dab my Beauty Blender on top of it because it really does help just kind of get rid of that powdery look and just kind of press the makeup all together and just give it that skin-like finish. I really like that, especially with my highlighters. To me, the highlighter is almost like kind of the last thing that you do if you're me, and then I don't like it to be too powdery. And then because I like to be extra with my setting sprays, I'm going back over with the all-nighter setting spray because you need more than one. You can't just rely on one setting spray. That's not of God. The Bible says you're supposed to have streams, and so you have to have streams of setting spray. And so now I'm using this little Maybelline lip liner, which is hard as hell. I do not recommend it, but it was a nice color. I wanted to try some new stuff from the store, and now I'm using the Maybelline, their matte lipstick. I forget what this one's called. I think this shade is called Dreamer, and how befitting because I am a dreamer. It's just such a coincidence. Look at God. Look at him doing things. And now I'm using the Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty. Oh Lord, I can't even pronounce it. Huda Beauty. Their lip gloss. This is the shade Bougie. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. So pretty much I have beat my face and here we are. I really like the look. A few things about the Fenty products. I freaking love the foundation. I've never had something match my skin so perfectly, so effortlessly that it still looks like skin. It plays well with other products. Of course, I did use the Shape Tape concealer for my concealer underneath my eyes, my brightening concealer. But I did use their contour cream stick, which I actually really like. But I went back and set it with the Sephora contour palette just to add a little bit more extra coverage to it. I did a very simple two-step eye color transition today, pretty much, and then I just used a little bit of lighter color to blend around my eyebrow area. Her Trophy Wife is nothing to play with. I don't know if this is picking up on camera, but that thing is ridiculous. I also used another highlighter. I used Glow Getter from the Anastasia Nikki, I think it's Guerrero palette. I can't spell anything or speak. Anyway, so that's what I used for that, and then I put a little bit of the Trophy Wife underneath my eyebrow bone and on the inner corners of my eye and on my nose just to make it pop and do everything that it needs to do. I hope you guys like this look. It was super fun, super easy. I hope you guys like this method and styling of filming, so that way pretty much I don't talk and I just do voiceovers and then we get to the finished product a lot quicker. So if you like that, please be sure to let me know in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe, share, please share, and follow us on all our Taylor Style social media, which will be at TaylorStyleUS. And don't forget to go on our website, which will be www.taylorstyle.us, and stalk us there as well. And until the next time, guys, remember that great hair isn't just styled, it's tailored. Bye, guys.